Hey guys, in this video, we're going to talk about how to analyze and optimize your funnel. Probably one of the most important skill sets that you could have if you have a funnel for your business. Now, if you don't have a funnel for your business, then I would encourage you to get a funnel for your business because a website is a thing of the past and you don't want to be living in the past. You want to be living in the present and going into the future, right? So in this video, we're going to talk about how to analyze and how to optimize your funnel. Hey, it's Bryan Dulaney, top 1% of all marketers and funnel experts in the world, and I'm on a mission to help you launch your expertise, build and scale your business, and build your legacy. So guys, in this video, we're gonna talk about how to analyze and how to optimize your funnel. The biggest thing here is you gotta know your numbers, okay? When you're looking at your funnel, you've gotta know your numbers, okay? And what's the objective? Well, if you're running a lead generation campaign, well, you're looking to get your lead acquisition rates as low as possible, of course, right? If you're running a product-based funnel, like a free plus shipping offer or a product for sale, then you're gonna be looking at completely different numbers. You're gonna be looking at average cart value. Okay, for example, we have a campaign that's called the Free Golden Ticket. Okay, you can check it out. It's at bryandulaney.com. It's a USB drive essentially with a bunch of stuff loaded onto it that gives insight into how we build 7- and 8-figure businesses. And so we have this funnel selling this product and the average cart value is 55 bucks, okay? So what that tells us is that I could technically spend up to 55 bucks to break even on that advertising. And I would be happy to pay 55 bucks to sell a $9.95 free plus shipping offer, okay? The average cart value, meaning the average someone spends after they buy that free plus shipping offer, is 55 bucks, statistically speaking. Okay, now I know there's all types of other back-end stuff that we help people with in our agency, okay, done for you stuff, and our mastermind, which is done with you, and our average cart value is over $300 per sale, okay? So I'm happy personally with exchanging 55 bucks for more than $300 per person. Like, I'm ecstatic about that statistic, right? And you would be too, right? So first thing is that you always want to look at the headline first. It's one of the typical things that we look at very first, okay? So if we're adjusting things, it's going to be the main thing. It's the headline, right? Okay, so we did that with one of our campaigns. I'll give you just a quick example here. Okay, we ran this campaign, doing a webinar. It's for one of our sales training clients, and we had the webinar title was a title that the thought leader, he created that title, okay? So we launched it, okay, and it was converting at like 20%. And I'm like, man, this sucks. Like 20% conversion rate on a webinar is no bueno. So we're like, we're paying too much to acquire people to register for this webinar. So I went in, I took a look at it and I said, okay, how can we make this even better? And so created a headline. I made the headline, how to 10x your sales ability without being that awkward and pushy salesperson that nobody likes. Okay, I took it from like the concept of Grant Cardone, 10x. I was like, a lot of people that are in sales want a 10x, but they don't want to be like him. They don't want to sell like he sells. Okay, now how he sells works, and that's awesome. That's great, but they don't resonate with that way of selling. Okay, and that's common. Okay, that's not common. It's actually common. I hear it all the time. So obviously that headline worked really well too, because I have over 100,000 users. That conversion rate was at a consistent 42 and 43%. Okay, so literally we didn't change nothing else. We didn't change any images. We didn't change any copy. We changed nothing. The only thing we changed was that one headline. Okay, and that's because people, when they come to your landing pages, the headline is what most people look at and they decide to stay or leave based on your headline. So when I'm looking at analyzing and optimizing my funnel, I'm looking at my headline and I'm looking at how can I get that conversion rate up? How can I get that lead acquisition rate down, right? How can I get that cost to acquire those leads down, okay? Always looking at the headlines, and I encourage you to do the same. The next tip that I'd give you is to hire a specialist or an expert, okay? This isn't about what or how in this situation, right? Like, you probably, as a thought leader, as an expert, probably shouldn't be thinking about how can I go in there and optimize my funnel? How can I go and optimize my campaign, right? I think that's probably not the highest and best use of your time. In the case of my sales training client, for example, he could barely operate his own email. Okay, so it's not his highest and best use of his time, his energy, and his effort, because the moment he takes his eye off the ball of becoming the best in the world at the thing that he's the best in the world, which is sales training, he's becoming irrelevant. And I would say the same for you. Okay, if you're not focusing on one thing that you're the best in the world at, or one or two things that you're the best in the world at, and you're trying to be a general contractor of all types of things that you're not an expert at, and now you have to go resource up to try to figure out and learn all this stuff, you're gonna pull your hair out and you're gonna age faster than you should. Okay, get really focused and get really good at becoming a master. Okay, it's one of the things that Tony Robbins told us when we were invited to his resort in Fiji to spend 5 days at his resort called Namale. He sat down, we sat down, it was Tony Robbins, it was Dean Graziosi, it was Russell Brunson, and it was the rest of the top 10 affiliates on the biggest launch in history, which sold over $40 million in a couple of weeks. And we sat there and Tony said, you guys need to become masters, not dabblers. Okay, and mind you, all of the people in the room are 8-figure earners. Okay, and he's telling us at our level to become masters. He said, I've mastered UPW, been doing it for 40 years. Do you think I want to tell a different story? Yes, but I'm not going to, because it works, right? So I would encourage you to think that way for yourself as well. Stay in that lane and become a master, okay? It's gonna serve you for years and decades to come if you just trust me on this, okay? Don't become a jack of all trades. It's not the highest and best use of your time, your energy, your attention, or your results, okay? Because if you can align and bring in strategic people on your team to help you do the things that you're not the best in the world at, then everything in your world is gonna be better, okay? The important thing is hiring the expert. Okay, don't go hire some schmuck off of Fiverr or off of Upwork who doesn't know what the heck they're doing and who basically you're trying to save a dime, okay? In this industry, saving a dime isn't usually the best strategy. Hiring some schmuck from Fiverr who is brand new and can't figure out how to get clients, so they're gonna post on Fiverr, like that's typically not a good strategy. I've never seen that strategy work very effectively. Yeah, you can be a needle in a haystack, you can find a needle in a haystack, but I don't know about you, but I don't got time sitting around looking for needles in haystacks. So if you have time sitting around looking for needles in haystacks, then I'll hire you to look for some needles in haystacks for us, right? Anyways, if you have any questions about how to analyze and optimize your funnel to get better results for your business, at the end of the day, that's what it's about, right? Then I'd love to help you. My team and I would love to help you. Check out BryanDulaney.com. Head on over there and check out the 3 different categories of offers and ways that we serve our market through the do-it-yourself category, which is all of our books and webinars and courses and that type of stuff. The Done With You category, which is our coaching program, our mastermind called Legacy Builders, which is this brand, and then our agency, which is the Done For You aspect of our business, which is everything from branding and copywriting and video production and funnel development and offer creation, product development, even running ads for you so that you don't have to worry about becoming an expert in those areas, okay? Stay in your lane, stay in your circle of expertise, and I promise you, the better and more focused you are on the thing that you're the best in the world at, that's how you will become the dominant leader in your marketplace. Okay, thanks for tuning in today. If you have any questions about this topic, I'd love to answer any questions you might have. Drop me a comment, show me some love below in this video.